So I'm level 276 in skyblock, and I have some decent equipment to my name, like a warden helmet or a hyperion. However, that's not the whole story, as there's plenty of things for me to do to actually increase the way I play this game, such as, getting a competent set of terror armor. And there's a couple other more expensive things, such as, a Terminator or a G-Dragon. However, today, we're going to be ignoring all of those things, and we're going to be making the dumbest sword in hypixel skyblock, the aspect of the Jerry. So you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, the aspect of the Jerry, literally no one cares about it. It's literally made with 2 Jerry eggs and a stick, and boom, there you go. You get an aspect of the Jerry. You go over to some zombie over here, and boom, you do 990 damage with, no armor and that type of stuff. It's a trash weapon. Why would you ever care about this thing? However, that's where you're wrong. If you remember back to the year 300 celebration, you remember that in the roulettes, there were a ton of different items such as salmon hats and fruit bowls. However, one of the items in particular was this, the aspect of the Jerry signature edition, which was an uncommon sword, and it came with sharpness 10 already on it. And you're probably thinking to yourself, why? Why would you do this? There's literally no reason for you to do this. You've literally acknowledged the fact that you could spend that money on more useful things such as, a Terminator or G-Dragon. And to that I say, well, I guess something important that we should do is we should actually check out, the differences between the two. So this is just a normal, clean aspect of the Jerry, just a normal. That's a 10,000 damage hit, all right, pretty decent. And then we pull out the basic aspect of the Jerry Signature Edition. Bam, that did 12,000 damage, a 2,000 damage difference. However, we are going to be pimping this thing, not to the max because, I don't want to spend too much money because I'm kind of broke at the moment, but also because, we don't really need to. It's an aspect of the Jerry, but we will be going all out to some degrees, but not hyper maxing it, to put lightly. So first, we're going to go to our dear old friend, the farm merchant, and I'm pretty sure the only time anybody buys anything from you is just to buy sugarcane to make paper so they can make hot potato books. I'm pretty sure that's like the only reason that anybody would ever buy anything from that merchant. So first we do a little bit of, and there we go, plus 30 damage and plus 30 strength, already getting up to some pretty decent numbers. And to prove our commitment to Jerry, we're going to apply the Jerry Reforged to it, which costs, it costs 2 coins. Are you serious? That's it? I mean, I'm glad it's cheap, but that is very inexpensive. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Jerry's aspect of the Jerry. We're going to give this thing a wooden singularity just to give it plus 100 strength, along with changing the rarity of it to become a rare sword. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, and we just got an achievement for that. Put a wood singularity on the aspect of the Jerry. We got 10 achievement points for that. I will take it. It was all for the achievement points. That was the whole point of this video. And of course, to go even further in the rarity department, we can give it a recombobulator to make it this Jerry's Thick Aspect of the Jerry Signature Edition. An epic item. I believe this is as far as it goes. I don't think we can make it legendary, unfortunately, but you know what? This is fine because look at it now. See, this is the full rarity increase we can do to it. There as it is, the normal common aspect of the Jerry that no one cares about, and this beautiful epic sword. But we're not done. We still have to do all the enchantments. So of course, seeing how it's the aspect of the Jerry, we have to put on Ultimate Jerry 5, and it's going to cost me 250 levels. Oh my goodness, that is so expensive, but whatever, it's worth it. There we go. It's going to increase the base damage of the aspect of Jerry by 5,000%. So that's it's pretty good, I want to tell myself. So we're just going to go ahead and do the basic enchants on this thing, including the very useless and very expensive level-wise Thunderlord 6. But anyways, there we go. 200 levels on that, no biggie whatsoever. And there we go. I believe that is every single enchant that we want. Obviously, they're not, super hyper max, but it's fine, okay? All that matters is that we have sharpness 10 and we have the basic, super cheap enchantments on here, okay? We don't need to go crazy and get like Ender Slayer 6 or 7 or anything like that. But anyways, most importantly of all, it's finally time for us to test our damage here. So what we need to do is we need to not use the Lion Pet. We need to do the right tool for the job. We need to use this guy, level 100 Mythic Jerry. Yep, this is what I use my Pet XP for. Instead of using it on something actually useful like a G-Drag or an Ender Dragon or something like that, I use it on a Jerry Pet. So anyways, let's try out the old sword, just a typical vanilla aspect of the Jerry. That was 20,000 damage, okay? Pretty decent numbers, all things considered. Now we go over to you with our max aspect of the Jerry. And it did, oh my goodness, it does 100,000 more. Oh, that is so much better than what I initially thought. Oh my goodness, hold on. Consume all your mana and adds 10% of the damage on your next aspect of the Jerry. And if we go over here and then we hit you with my Hyperion, okay, obviously the Hyperion is going to do way more because it's an actual weapon. I know it's obviously, not meant for left click damage, but still, it's still more of a weapon than aspect of the Jerry. But yeah, this is not bad. I mean, sure, it cost me a ton of money and it would do even more if I wasted even more, but still, that's That's pretty good. Okay, now we're going to take this thing to the max. So we're going to place down an overflux power orb. We're going to use a weird tuba. Don't make fun of me on how it's not a weird tuba or a plasma flux orb. We're going to use the rogue sword, aspect of the void, ability, and there we go. 178,000 damage. Oh my goodness. We just jumped up like, what was that? Like 40k? Or something like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, but here we go. Let's put this thing to the test. How does it fare against a Slayer boss? We're going to be killing a tier 4 Packmaster. Let's see how fast we can do this thing. It is super loud in my ears. Oh my goodness, this is super loud. I cannot hear anything because of all the dog noises. But we're already on the second phase of this thing. I can't see where I'm hitting. I also can't hear myself think because all of the growling is so loud in my ears. Oh my goodness. And there we go. And it just died pretty quickly. That was pretty decent, not gonna lie. All right, here we go. It's time to test this thing in the real world. Here we go. Let's fight the tentacles. Oh my goodness, it's not working. Oh my goodness, this is bad. Come on, aspect of the jury. Use your powers. With our powers combined, we can maybe defeat it. Oh my goodness, it's doing it. Yes. Oh, and we just died. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can take on the magma boss. Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh, we can't even get close. Oh my goodness. And oh, that just yeah, that did not work in any way, shape, or form. So there we have it, my fairly max aspect of the Jerry. Obviously, it's, you know, completely useless and a complete waste of money. Could I have spent that money on something more, like, I guess, useful? Yes, certainly that is the case. However, you know, I'm happy with my purchase, and, you know, that's all that matters. So, yeah, I'm happy that I now have this sword in my possession. It's completely useless, and I will never be using it outside of this video. But, you know, all that matters is I got, hopefully, an entertaining video out of it. And, yeah, I'm showing my commitment to Jerry by, you know, making this sword, because Jerry is evil, and he will kill us all one day. But yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed whatever this video was, then you'll feel free to leave a like and subscribe and all that type of stuff. And yeah, I guess I'll see you. Jerry, what do you have to say on the matter? Let's see what he has to say about the super overpowered sword that I have in my possession. He doesn't seem to care. He just wants to tell me the patch notes. Jerry, do you not realize the command I've done to you? Oh my goodness, you really just gonna do me like that, Jerry? Well, you know what? I'm not gonna care about you. If you don't care all the sword that I made for you, then I'm not gonna care about you. Okay, I don't care about you, Jerry. Screw you.